Well, hey guys, not my usual video. I'm actually filming this completely on the fly at the moment, but I was hoping I'd do a video on getting the van back from the sprayers this week. So we sent the van up to get sprayed in Glasgow, and one thing led to another. It's not going to be back till Wednesday, so that video's on hold. However, I just thought I'd show you a little bit about kind of what I get up to when I'm here in the building. It's usually just me. My girlfriend works in Glasgow. I'm in this space at the moment, so let me show you this. This is a cafe that I built back in, I think I finished April, May. So we use like sarking for the walls, and I threw this together, which is really nice. This is about the fourth room that I've tiled. Got these really cheap tiles. And came out really good, actually. I'm really kind of proud of it. This was the old pool room at Puck's Rest, and just another project that I obsessed on for quite a bit. We've got toilets going on through there, but it's a nice space. I haven't had my coffee machine on for a while, so that's on at the moment. Just going to make myself a coffee. And what was kind of the hotel downstairs main room, this space I'm in now is kind of where a lot of guests would hang out in normal times. So we've got like a big cinema screen. We used to have a pool table round the corner, but that's gone. Through those doors is the bar. If you want to see that on another video, just ask. But this space has very much become a place where I put all of the things that we've got going into the camper now. So on this side, you can see solar panel, toilet, shower base. In that box there, we've got our Truma hot water heater, 85 litre fridge. Down here, we've got our LPG fresh water. Down here, we've got all of our flooring, full Victron electrical system going in as well. 2 leisure batteries. The list just goes on and on and on and on. Oh yeah, and there's my sink and hob as well. Sorry, the video quality probably won't be so good this time. But whilst that's over there, today I'm spending a bit of time down here going through some of the instructions for things like the LPG system that we're putting on board. That's the rest of the insulation to go in, acoustic and heat insulation as well. But no, it's kind of nice not to have guests. Obviously, it's very stressful to be in a position financially where we're not making any money, but I'm very fortunate in the fact that I've got enough to kind of get me through at the moment. So we'll see how that goes. I've got so many other things I always want to make videos about. You know, at the moment I'm doing my motorbike test. So this is my 1978 Honda CX, which I absolutely love this bike. In terms of things I've changed on it, I've just put on that yellow tint on the front, changed the handlebars and the grips and stuff. But other than that, the guy I bought it off did a fantastic job on it. So that just sits there until I can actually ride it. So I've done my mod 1, which is the first thing you need to do with your motorbike test. And then I've got my mod 2, which I was meant to be doing in the next couple of weeks, but obviously with lockdown again, that's been put on hold. So I keep having to come down here, and I just come down and sit on it every now and then because I'm like a big kid that can't play with his toys. Other thing, so that yellow tint I was talking about, we've got a full set of lights going on the van. So the van's being done in this like 1960s Mercedes blue, and then we've got lights on every single side of the van, plus we've got lights that will be going on internally on the back door, so we've got a space we can work on there as well. I'll show you in this box. This is that heater I was talking about. So this is they call it a Truma combi. You can't really see it that well, but you can see the ducting. That was probably one of the most expensive things to go into the van. What else have we got? We've got a roof tent going on from our friends over at Direct 4x4. The ladder's just turned up. There are some incredible things that come from America, but I just can't afford some of the prices. We're talking like 800 quid for an aluminous ladder, which is mental, and then 3 grand for a roof rack. And to be honest, here in the UK, we kind of don't get that. We have weight limits to abide to, which I don't think they have to over there. What else have we got in here? We've got our windows from Van Pimps. So I've been sent another set of windows which will complete the full side on the van, which will be really good. Van Pimps were kind enough to send me those. So I've done a little review on their windows, which I have got to say are absolutely fantastic. Over here we've got 2 tables. We've got the Lagan table, which you will see in nearly every single good van build. It's a really good table that kind of you can move around. And then we've got this locking table. You can kind of see there. You see that? Let me turn around, that's better lighting. So that'll be a little table that will go on the end of our kitchen unit. This is my Amazon box pile. And then in this corner, we've got our Celotex insulation for the floor. What else have we got back there? Just a couple of lengths of wood that we're going to be building with. And then over here is a selection, but not all of my tools. So recently I've invested in an air compressor, all of the tools for that. We've got 4 jack stands, we've got a trolley jack. We've gone for a whole load of brushless tools down here. These are the things that I'm going to be using a lot of. So we've got a new jigsaw, new impact driver, circular saw, a few batteries for that. Some really cool little bits. If you start planning your build, you can get things like this in first. So my girlfriend was like, how do you connect wood to metal? And obviously a lot of time in builds, you just kind of get metal self-drilling screws and you screw it in. But I bought this little tool set. So this is these are rivet nuts. So they're nuts that you drill a hole and then you put these in, and then you've got a screw thread that you can put bolts into. So I'm going to be using these a lot to kind of mount a lot of the carpentry and woodwork within the van, especially things like the bed system and stuff. Over here in the corner, we've got our L-track. So this is what we're going to be using in the back of the van in the garage to tie things down with. But this is a great system for putting in things like your overhead lockers and stuff as well. So I got 4 of those just in case there were other things that I wanted to do. What else can I show you down here? Not a lot really. The solar panel that I've got over there, 360 watts, only 150 quid. Picked that up of a guy in Edinburgh. And to finish this little video off, if you're still with me, let me show you outside. So this is where we live, and in March we will be back up and running as a hotel. It's a bit of a mess like the rest of downstairs at the moment, but this is where a lot of, we've got some wood down here that's going to be going into the floor of our van once we've got the insulation done. But this is the best bit, look at this. This is where I live. Isn't that beautiful? There's the entrance to the cafe. So in the summertime people go through there and they chill on my big wooden decking here, and we're right on the beach in a place called Dunoon. That's one of the trucks from Wandering Icons that we rent out. That's a Porsche that I bought for absolutely no reason. I think that was a bit of a midlife crisis now that I've hit 40, but I freaking love it. It's a great little car. And in the summertime we have a lot of people coming down, drinking down here. We have boats down there, we go wakeboarding. It's just a great life. You know, I've got a 2-man kayak over there. I let anyone take that out free of charge because it's about being part of the community, you know, and I think that's something I've definitely missed since having to be shut for a big part of this year. Anyway, not my usual video, no edits, but wanted to show you a little bit of my life here, what we do, what I'm now using this space for. But if you ever want to come and visit, drop me a message in the comments, and I hope you're all having a good Christmas. Catch you very soon, and goodbye from me and Nero. Bye guys.